All right. So 21 Day Fix Live started today. So every day at noon Eastern Standard Time, they will air the live workout. But have no fear, if you can't jump on at noon, you can jump on afterwards because they'll be uploading all of them to BOD. And if you haven't got your Ultimate Portion Fix challenge pack or certification yet, they are still on sale in on Team Beachbody during the month of April. Summit tickets, $175 is the current price. So as we get closer, they're steadily going up, but it's still a steal. The amount of information and stuff you will take away for $175, plus you get to hang out with all of us, is worth every penny. So make sure, if you don't already have that, to get on it. April 13th is the next super weekend. So the 13th is a Saturday, so you might be the 14th. Check out what day your city is having theirs on. I know Chris Downing is coming to the one in DC on the 13th. So definitely get to a super weekend if you can. And if you haven't bought your summit ticket, once you go to a super weekend, you will want your summit ticket for sure. And then last but not least, Transform 20 is on BOD now. So it is no longer just a VIP only program. It is for all the masses to share and enjoy. So keep sharing that.
Thanks, girl. Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to come back to some announcements and calendar and go over that with you guys at the end. Because honestly, I just wanted to get real tonight, right? It's the first day of the month. It's not often we have like Monday night calls on the first of the month. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I went on this cruise ship like kind of at a crossroads, because for so many years I've gone on these trips, and it's like, what am I missing? Like, I'm sure you guys have felt that before. It's like, what am I not doing that everybody else is doing? Because I've seen so many of my friends build these huge teams, and they have like all these people coming with them. And every year I see more and more of them coming, and I'm like, what am I missing? And I really had to like, I really had to like check myself. And I think I posted in the team page at this moment. And I looked around on the ship. You guys know every morning we get up and we work out, and those are like my favorite parts of the trips. And I started asking around, and I said, oh, there's this business building meeting with Carl and the top 10 coaches. And I started asking my friends that were elite coaches, friends that have teams of hundreds of people, friends that you guys see as successful. And I started asking them, are you guys going? Like, do you want to sit together? Do you want to meet? And they all kept saying, no, I'm not going to go to that. Nah, it's a waste of time. Nah, I'm going to sit out and drink and be in the sun. This was our first day on the ship too. So like, we hadn't been outside drinking, and I had no tan. Okay. And I had a moment where I was like, well, maybe I won't go either. And it made me start thinking about the first Super Saturday I went to, because I had to be dragged to that Super Saturday. Like, my coach invited me to that Super Saturday event for weeks, like a month in advance. She's like, it'll be great. It's Saturday morning at 9. You can get up and go and do whatever you want for the rest of the day. And I was like, nah, not for me. I wasn't coaching at this point, okay? I was like, I'm not going. I'm going to go out on Friday night. I'm not going to do it. And then it was like the same click happened. And I thought to myself, what service am I doing to you guys if I'm going to sit my booty on a cruise ship in the sun drinking, when I know myself and I need to hear Carl? I need to know what's going on. I need to be fired up when I come back to this team, because if I'm not, then like, what's the point? Like, and it pained me to sit in those chairs and look around and know that you guys weren't there. Like, I can't even explain to you the feeling of when you have to go sit with other teams at their dinner's table. And I had to wait on them because they're never on time. And y'all know our team loves being on time. Man, that killed me. But seriously, I looked around and I was just like, like what's going to change? And what I needed to do was go to that session. And I needed to be reminded of why we do what we do. Because at that session, I sat by myself. And I sat in the back and I got my notebook out and I took notes. But notes don't matter unless you share them, right? So I'm going to share with you what we talked about at that event. You guys know Vegan Recover is coming out, Chocolate Vegan Recover in May, which is huge, 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 huge. And the travel packets are coming out, which I cannot wait because I hate packing Ziploc bags and Recover for trips. That's just like such an annoying thing. But more than that is the feeling you get in a room with people that aren't normal. Because normal was sitting in the sun drinking on a cruise ship. Not normal was sitting in a freezing cold theater with about maybe 100 or 200 out of 2,500 coaches that were on that ship. Okay, to give you an idea, not many. And listening to your CEO talk about the vision and the places that we can go as a team. And so we talked a lot about morning meltdown, which is, oh my God, my legs are so sore after this. You guys are going to be like, oh, it's going to be so good. But Carl started with something that struck me. And he started with struggle and failure is part of being a champion. And I was like, damn, that's it. Right? Because every single person on this team call right now, you guys have struggled, right? You've felt like a failure. You haven't hit Success Club, or you haven't hit Diamond, or you see a million challengers cancel their discount coach membership, and you feel like, why am I even doing this, you know? And he said, the vital behaviors don't take days off because they're vital. And when I think about our team, you guys are such boss babes in your regular day lives, right? You have so much going for you in your relationships, in your families, in your professions, in your careers. And sometimes a lot of times it's really easy to let this business just be a plan B or a secondary thing, right? It's easy to just be like, well, this just isn't working. I'm going to get mad and blah, 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 right? Or it's easy not to be on the team call. But it's possible to still enjoy our lives and be really damn good at this business. And I hope you guys really believe that. Because more of you should be on this trip every year. More of you should be seeing your true potential. More of you should be hitting Success Club, not because it's Success Club, because there's somebody out there right now, like Jill, like Katie, like Audrey, like Bree, like Jacqueline, who want what you have and don't know how to get there. Because every single one of you has mastered something in this business. You know what you've mastered? Yourself. And that's one of the vital behaviors, guys, right? Drinking your shake and doing your workout. Every single one of you has mastered results. That's all this business is, paying those results forward, sharing the ish out of them, and using your story to allow somebody else to step up and say, I want what she has. So I just want you guys to remember that it's our job to celebrate what we do in all aspects. It is easy to make your journey the only thing you share. But guess what? Super Weekend's coming up. That is a team event. That is a place where you can make your Success Club trip Super Weekend. And you can say, I'm gonna, like you guys saw, y'all watched my stories. I saw you talking. Why not make Super Weekend that for somebody that watches you? Why not make that your Success Club trip? Why not make Summit, starting right now, the FOMO that you create in your life? Because that's how we build a team, guys. That's how we hit goals. It's showing the positivity and oozing the energy, because yeah, that trip was damn fun. I'm not going to lie, but it would have been way more fun if you guys were there. I mean, let's be real, champagne and, my best friends is kind of the better deal. But I want you guys to think about this. This is a number that Carl gave out. He said that with Shakeology, so like if somebody were to start a shake company right now, they could launch a shake in like 3 to 6 months probably. Wouldn't really be good or quality, whatever. You guys know how much testing they do on Shakeology. He didn't launch Shakeology for 3 years because he wanted it to be that good. Beachbody On Demand has 1.6 million members on there right now. 1.6 million? And not all of them have coaches, and not all of them have accountability groups, and not all of them have Zoom workouts every morning, and not all of them have a Facebook page to plug into or a challenge tracker app. Like, the potential is so big, and there's billions of people that can't figure out food, guys. Billions. Normal. And I like, it really hit me when I had my first day at work today. This guy started, I'm like going on a tangent, but I promise you it has a method to my madness. This guy started the same day as me, and he's like in his late 30s, has kids, whatever. So he caught me off guard. I had packed my lunch for the day, was planning to get back on track because I feel like crap after vacation. I don't feel bad about it, but I had a plan of attack to get back on track. So he comes over, he's like, oh, I want to go get a bite to eat. And I'm like, okay, like, you want to be fitting in and be that person. Well, he picks a pizza place. And I was like, really? And then he doesn't pay for it either. And I was like, really? So not only did I have a slice of pizza, but I went out and talked. I mean, it was fine. But like, this is the normal, guys. The normal, and every single person in my office, you know what they did? They went out to eat today. And they got sandwiches, and they got bags of chips, and they got soda like it was normal. And I saw them get 5 cups of coffee like it was normal. Like, I need you to guys remember you're not normal, and that is your superpower. That's your success. But we have to solve the problem and share it, guys. Can't keep it to ourselves. And so the message that I want to share you from Carl is to be really proud about what you guys do and to not hold back on it. Like, to be damn proud you're not just a Beachbody coach, but a Team Glow Diggers coach, And what comes with that is like thinking about Summit coming. What do you want to be most proud of when you go to Summit? What do you want? Like, it's an Elite 10, they talked about this, that it's the start that stops most people, right? But it's a blessing what we have. Like, I know each of you, Jill's daughter sees her get up and work hard every single day. That's generations that are changed. So why not share the ish out of that? You know what I mean? Let me see. What else did I want to share? Another thing, so we went to the sandbar this one day, and I just happened to walk on the boat at the same time with this girl who her coach happened to cancel as well, and now her upline is Melanie Mitro. I know, lucky duck. But she went from diamond to 5-star last year in a year. And I asked her, what was the thing that propelled you to chase it? And she said that, number one, she plugged into Melanie and her team. Number 2, she just stuck with it. That's it. Yeah, she worked hard. It happened at the final moment of the year. Like, it was hard work, but she just stuck with it. So this business is the same as your fitness. Bree's mastered the ultimate reset. So now she needs to take those same principles and apply them to blowing up a team that gets control over their food, because she's mastered it. And so she can teach it and spread it now, right? Katie's mastered losing 50 pounds. So if you can master that, you can master sending 10 invites a day, right? And you can master sharing the ish out of your vision for where you want to go, even if you're not there right now. One of the things that the Elite 10 talked about is focusing on what you want. So Amy Rada had this analogy of an unripe, or maybe it was Angie Bomer, I don't know, but of an unripe banana. This girl was basically asked a question of them, and she said, you know, I get really excited because I love the products and I want to tell everybody about them. And it just like, I can sell challenge packs left and right, but I can't grow a team. Right? Anybody else have felt that? I know I've felt that. Where's my new coaches at? They haven't been coming in this year like usual, like you guys. And the response from the Elite 10 was, it's like an unripe banana. And maybe you do this to prospective challengers, where you get so excited that you tell them all about it and give them all the details and blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, you got to sign up for this. It's so good. But instead, it's like peeling an unripe banana. It's not quite ready yet to come out and be juicy and sweet, instead of like, I don't know what you would describe an unripe banana, but it's not ready yet. But when you take the time to peel the layers one by one and ask somebody, what do you want? What do you struggle with? What is the thing that you want out of this that you're not getting right now? Whether it's in their fitness, their health, their food, their life, their finances. When you take that time, you're offering the opportunity to everybody in a way that's authentic by asking questions. So, you know, it's thinking about those things that, like, guys, people are going to drink Shakeology longer if they pay less for it. So why not offer the discount coach option to everybody, right? Like, why not upgrade your customers to get 25% off? They're going to stay on it longer if they drink it longer. And if they don't want to stay overweight and unhealthy, then of course they're going to stay on it. Okay, so I'm gonna close this out with this. So how to bring confidence back to your coaching. If you are only posting Shakeology in your workouts, you're losing the aspect of sharing yourself. And that sharing yourself is the connective tissue that why people follow you. So for instance, Audrey and I had this conversation this week. She was really wanting to hit Success Club. She was inviting, she was doing the vital behaviors, she was checking off the boxes, she was doing all the things. And she was like, why isn't this working? Why are people ignoring me? And I asked her, what are you giving to people? What are you sharing about your life that has nothing to do with Beachbody? And I think this is something our team really, really needs to work on, because if you watch the National Wake Up Call today, she actually gave really good examples of how to use an event, which you guys can use Super Weekend that way, that it's not always all about join me, join me, join me. And Audrey, when I said it to her, she was like, oh shit, I have said that on every one of my posts, because we're excited, right? We want to share what we're doing. We want to hit our goals, but it ain't about you. It's about serving the people that you want to work with, and you connect with them and you break down the barriers by sharing the things that are uniquely you, like your dogs, like the outfits you wear, like where you travel to, like the food you eat. So most of what I shared from the cruise, yeah, I was sassy AF. I'm going to be baller right in your face because hell yeah, I went on my 4th earned trip, and I am not going to be bashful about that. But what I also shared was, these are my outfits. This is what I'm eating. These are the places that we're going, right? This week I'm sharing about architecture because it's my first week back in that. Nothing to do with our accountability groups. But it's bridging the gap to allow people to be my friend first. Because if your coach just messaged you and said, join me, Jill, join me, join me, join me, join me, what is she going to say? Ah! But instead, if she was like, Jill, I love that sweater, it looks super comfortable, you have to tell me what that is. She's going to answer you. So I want you guys to take some time over the next 24 hours, not this week, 24 hours, and have somebody else on this team look at your social media. I was going to do it tonight, but I want to get to going over some things before I let you go. And change your message from being a product lover to a life changer through your story and the things that matter most to you. Yes, share your workouts. Yes, share your glow juice. Yes, share your shakes, but it can't just be that. Because most people ain't healthy. Most people aren't getting up at 5 o'clock and working out. Most people are sleeping in and pressing snooze and eating whatever they want to for pizza for lunch. So you have to remember the person that you're talking to and allow you guys to open up and reach the people that you actually want to help. All right. So we are going to go over a couple things and then I'll let you go. I am going to add something fun. Let me see if I brought it up here to the team page. Damn, I didn't add it here. Well, we're going to bring back, remember how we did the slap the marker challenge? Like every time you help somebody, you slap the marker. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, no. Audrey's never done it. Okay, basically, it's obsession month, right? You guys saw there's 2 calendars in the hub of people can choose from, whether they're going to get prepared to do 80-day obsession starting April 15th, or they're going to do the 21-day fix live workouts. So every time you help somebody, there's going to be this cool pineapple image. And what did I name it? I swear I just did it before here. Celebrate your glow and drop a crown, because why the heck not, right? So it'll be a pineapple image. There you can see it. And so every time you help somebody, I want you to comment with a crown, because you're a queen, and share who you helped and what you're most excited about them starting with you, okay? Because I want to see that thread blow up throughout the month. And you can just search crown and glow diggers and it will come up over and over again. The second thing is June 6th is the last day to qualify for summit recognition. So that means what we do now matters, because what you do now this month reflects how next month goes. And just to break this down for you, there's 2 parties at Summit. One of them is a leadership party. So you have to be a diamond and you have to get some elite points on the board. If you're interested in that, let's chat. The second one is really simple. Help 5 people this month and next month and go to the Success Club party. It's not hard. It's April 1st. And guess what? I'm already at 2. So boom, I'm going to go add my crown and you better go beat me to 6, okay? But seriously, I don't want you guys going to Summit thinking, I wish I would have worked harder. Because Bree knows it's not fun to maybe not go to the Success Club party. She'll tell you. I snuck her in last year. But I don't want anybody on this team missing out on it, because it is baller. They had farm animals. They had carousels. They had, what's his face? 80-day obsession. Not Doug. Brianna, help me. Somebody, 80-day obsession, Autumn's little sidekick. Whatever. All the cast members were there. Jill knows it. Donald. I knew it was a D word. Man. But it's so fun. They have like a live band and carousel game, carnival games and all this stuff. Like, you don't want to miss out on that. Should I say it again? Go work for it. And then let me just go over the calendar with you guys for this month so you know everything, and I'm going to post it in the team page. Don't you worry. But like Bree said, Transform 20 is now in BOD, so it's a great time for you to send an email out to your downline in your online office. It's very simple to do, and you should have gotten one from me yesterday if you're one of my customers or coaches. But basically just tell them, you guys, that you have an opportunity to join an accountability group. Take one of your posts and copy paste it there. You guys are already writing them. Let yourself be the connective tissue to your challengers that need help, because they're going to start thinking about summer. We're 8 weeks away. Bikini season's coming. So now's the time to connect with them. we're going to do a sneak peek into 80-Day Obsession next week. So I want help with it because I'm not going to run it myself. I want you guys to speak in there. And I know you guys love that program. So let's talk in the message pods about that and get your super weekend ticket. Like seriously, everything that I got from the cruise, you need to hear yourself at super weekend, and you need to bring somebody with you. Bring your spouse, let them see what Beachbody is like. Bring a friend, bring a challenger, bring a coach. Do you know the reason Marissa said yes to coaching, even though I've been bothering her for 6 months about it, is because she came on the cruise, which I know is an extreme event, but super weekend can be that for somebody that you're helping. What else? We'll run a coach sneak peek the last week in April, and then the summit selection guide opens up at the end of April. So this is the month to put your money where your mouth is and really utilize the tools that you guys have at your hand. Transform 20, you have 21-day fix workouts, you have ultimate portion fix. You guys know we're doing 80-day obsession. Like, don't hold back. Like that's the biggest piece of advice I have for you guys, because it really sucks going to an event thinking that you should have been further along. And you look at everyone else around you and they get to stand up and they get to be celebrated. And I told Jack last weekend, I was like, are you going to sit in the diamond training at Summit? Or are you going to sit in the new coach training at Summit? She was like, well, damn, I don't want to sit in the diamond training by myself. So, all right, I'm done talking. Who else has any thoughts? Recognition. We didn't do recognition. I want to get one more thing. I got to shout out Audrey because she hit Success Club at the final hour last month. I'm really proud of you, and you have one more month to earn your free summit ticket. Like, huge, girlfriend. Huge, huge, huge. And what else? Anybody else have anything? Final thoughts? Ideas? You guys are speechless? Nothing. Come on, someone bring it home. Audrey, I'm calling you out. Words of inspiration.
Well, no, you definitely did make me really excited for. Can everyone even hear me? Because I have these like iPods in. I don't know if you noticed how rich I look, but yeah, no, I'm really excited. Last month was really, really, really difficult for me, and I hope that you guys listened in the live about how I just became addicted to the points and really was focused on really the points. I don't even care about the money because I still don't understand the money, and it kind of like every time I get a deposit, I'm like, shit, I have to tax myself on that, which is just like weird. But I do care about the points just because I don't know. It's just like once you get it, you're like, I want to keep getting that. And I just became a version of myself as a coach that I would never want to be. And I was happy that Danielle came back when she did to put me back on the right track of mind. And I guess like what it comes down to is like we all have goals. Don't be afraid to like ask Danielle for help, because I was feeling like, oh, I'm annoyed and I'm just complaining, and like maybe I was complaining for some of it, but just like take the time to say, these are my issues. I don't know what to do. I'm running into dead ends of conversations, and ask for help. Don't just stay stuck and stay trying to figure it out yourself. Like we do have like a great leader, peers, but I look at you as a mentor, and I appreciate you being there for me last month, because there's no way I would have pushed through. And it still feels like kind of like fake Success Club because I might have bought some of it, but most of it I actually earned. So, but yeah, just don't ask for help, and keep pushing. Set your goals, and if you don't get it, ask for help, pick yourself up, try it a different way, watch a video, try it a different way, but don't like give up just because you're defeated, because it took me until literally I think midnight to do it, but like I fought for it and it feels really good now. So yeah, that's it.
Proud of you. All right,
Thanks,
Michael wants to bring it home. Superman. Come on, Michael, words of wisdom.
Help me! Help me!
Go ahead.
No, I got
It's all
nothing.
you.
No.
It's all you.
Just
Jack?
Jackson wants to bring it home.
Crush April.
Dogs.
Is that a dog in her video?
Oh, puppy.
Where's
Probably
Becky?
keep her dog
Where
up.
is he, huh?
Words of wisdom?
Yeah.
Quick to
Oh,
go.
you.
Punta Cana.
Oh, I should have said that. I knew that.
Michael's working for it.
What did she say?
You're working for it.
All right. Enough shenanigans.
Why is Jacqueline showing up as Danielle? She's showing up under your name.
She signed in as me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to log in.
Cool. But all right, guys, let's start let's start in the message pods. Share 3 goals you have for April so we can hold each other to it. I want to know what they are. Write them down. And let's go crush the ish out of this month because all of y'all better be at the carnival. I'm just saying. All right. Love you guys. Go crush this week.